You'd almost think walking on air was a reality when you see the handiwork of a talented Dutch artist. With Elizabeth Palmer, we watch him at work.
Theo Jansen's workday begins in a shipping container that doubles as a tool shed. Outside, he gets a firm grip on his, well, passion is one word, obsession is another, and hauls it off toward the sea for some tweaking. Jansen's creations are forged in his studio workshop a few miles away, just off the main highway to Amsterdam. He calls them Strandbeests. That's Dutch for beach animals. Jansen's an inventor and artist who back in the 60s studied physics and math.
I let it go, yes.
And then discovered his true calling, breathing life into ordinary PVC pipe.
The power source is this compressor, which I have on the other side, yes.
But theoretically the wind.
Yes, theoretically the wind, yes. I don't try to make beautiful animals. I just try to make it function. And when it's finished, I'm surprised myself how beautiful they are.
Beautiful standing still, and even more beautiful in motion.
It's here on the flat, hard sand of the North Sea at low tide that, with a little coaxing, the Strandbeests will strut their stuff.
The beasts are powered by the wind. Their articulated joints are attached by melted sections of pipe running off a central spine. And boy, do they run. But they stumble too, and even fall. As Theo continues to reinvent and refine them, generation after generation.
So that you control the flow of air just by pinching the hole.
Yeah, it's to make it simple. The idea is that they walk parallel to the coast and that they can steer more or less by putting it to the coast, give them some resistance and...
Oh, I see.
Jansen's designs have morphed over the years, 34 in all, starting with Animaris vulgaris, which was only a qualified success.
Every time I put them on the beach, they just collapsed. And that was very frustrating. Well, in the beginning it was the rigidness of the material, or the joints. The joints were, the first 5 years, it was the joints.
Jansen's design problems and solutions are documented in a series of Da Vinci-like sketches of his beast's evolution, all with Latin-esque names. Animaris percipieri was one of his largest efforts. Animaris ventosa had a double undercarriage. And this design detour he called Animaris rhinoceros was made of cardboard. Outside his hilltop studio, the skeletons of the earlier models litter the grass.
Why do you allow some of them to go extinct?
Well, because it's so much work to repair them all the time.
The skeletons, like fantasy dinosaurs, have been shown in galleries across Europe and Asia, with Jansen on the lecture circuit to explain how they work.
A backbone which makes a circular movement like this.
But is this engaging mixture of engineering and whimsy really art? Yes, it is, says Denise de Cordova, head of sculpture at London's Royal College of Art.
What is it that draws us in?
I think audiences like to experience wonder before things, and I suspect the encounter is one of wonder and awe.
Wonder, awe, and sheer enchantment. The beasts are irresistible to passers-by and passing dogs. The secret of their uncanny lifelike walk, says Jansen, is the proportion of the leg parts, which he worked out as a computer algorithm.
One of the major criteria was that a leg shouldn't spend too much time in the air. Just go back to the ground. We have to think of real animals trying to seek balance.
Jansen is hoping for a major exhibit in the US. His only worry? That the manufacturer will stop making his raw material.
This is enough for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Is it really? For the rest of your life?
Yes.
Jansen bought and is now storing 30 miles of the stuff. So he'll be sure to have enough to continue work on his ultimate project. A Strandbeest so perfect, it could one day leave its creator behind.
And keep walking after you're gone from the earth.
That's right. So I keep on living somehow in the future.
One man's pipe dream of immortality.